coming up next, we're going to solve some exponential equations of the same base. So what do I mean by exponential equations is that on both sides of, or at least one side of the equation, there is some base and a power, and the unknown should be in the power. That's exponential. Some of these questions, all of these questions can basically be done without the use of calculator. So let's look at the level 1 questions first. So basically what you do here is try to rewrite all of these expressions to the same base, then you can equate their powers. This is level 1. And if it is not already in the form of the same base, then you try to rewrite it. For example, this. 32 is 2 to the power 5. And the square root sign is 1 over 2, right? So this can be rewritten as 2 to the power 5 over 2. So now you're just going to equate x plus 3 to 5 over 2 to solve for x. Okay, so these are the level 1 questions. Level 2 questions are fairly similar, and it would be quite easy to follow, especially I'm placing it right after the level 1 questions. 25 can be expressed in terms of 5, right? Then you can just rewrite this a little bit, and then you can also do this to equate the powers. So some of these are more obvious than the others. For example, 4 and 8, you will need to rewrite both in terms of 2, okay? Powers of 2. And 1 can be expressed as a power of 2 as well. You should know what it is. Now let's look at the last 3 questions. There are subtractions here. When we work with indices, the laws of indices, you only work with like powers of product, powers of quotients. There were no addition and subtraction because here we are going to use one extra technique, that is factorization. Okay, so we'll need to first break down this x plus 1. We can rewrite it as 2 to the power x times 2. And then we continue on. Okay, let's continue. It is plus 2 to the power x equals 24. And here what we're going to do is to factorize the 2 to the power x. Okay, then we have 2 to the power x, 2 to the power x, 2 plus 1 equals 24. Okay, then 2 to the power x is equal to 8, and x is equal to 3. Okay, so pay attention to these parts. Remember that it doesn't mean 4 times negative 2. It is 4 to the power negative 2. It's 4 to the power x times 4 to the power negative 2. And similarly. And as you see, this 4 to the power x, it should ring your bell saying, oh, they are the same. So, and there's subtraction. So I will be doing factorization just as we did in question 27.